Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm going to take you through my PetSmart haul and show you how to save a ton of money if you've got a new puppy. So if that sounds good, just keep watching. Okay guys, so about a week ago, got a new puppy. Was not planned at all. It's not a huge haul because I already had some of the stuff. Like, we bought a wire kennel for my mom for now. I'd already bought a huge box of puppy pads when I first got her, so I didn't need to buy like another box right now. Let me think what else. I bought like a couple of random chews. Gotta love the puppy stage. They pee everywhere. Okay, where was I? I got a couple of random chews, some treats, just to make me through the weekend because I got her right before my long weekend. So I wasn't able to get to PetSmart to get the stuff that I needed. But today we rectified that problem and we are gonna list off what we got. The little poop head. Little poop head. Here's a little poop head. Her name is Lily. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're a poop head. We destroy everything and we poop everywhere. Yes. Okay. Go play. Have fun. All right. First things first. She has a problem with pooping in her kennel and then walking on it and getting it everywhere. So, trying to rectify that problem in that cleanup, Kong pad, kennel pad. So another reason I got this is the Cheap Fee Walmart kennel bed that I had already gotten her. She managed to chew through it already. So this is not the full size of her kennel, by the way. This fits in like the back, like not even half, like the back quarter of the kennel, because it's a kennel for like a grown, like big dog. And the front half, I put puppy pads down so that hopefully she won't pee and poop on her bed and just pee and poop on the puppy pads. But we have a tendency to pee and poop on the puppy pads and then walk through it and get it on the bed. So this is like it's a material that hopefully I won't have to like wash, and I can just like spray it off or wipe it off, and I can like wash it like once a week or every other day or whatever it is. But hopefully I can make it through a couple days without having to throw it in the washer and deal with all that. And hopefully she won't chew her way through it like she has the other one already. On that same side, with having the puppy pads in the front, she's back there, that's why I keep looking back there. With having the puppy pads in the front, she has a tendency to try and play with the puppy pads after pooping on them. I'm over poop. I have cleaned up so much poop, it's not even funny. So I got a puppy pad holder to go at the front half of her kennel and hopefully take up the rest of the space, and put the pad in there, and hopefully she will go on it, and maybe I can keep her from tracking it everywhere if it's like in a separate spot with like the raised edges. I don't know. It's just a hope and a prayer that maybe I won't have to be cleaning up so much crap every time I come home or wake up. With obviously the puppy pads and trying to potty train, I don't want her to always use a puppy pad, but for the time being, until she can hold her bladder overnight or while I'm at work or my husband's at work, whatever the case is, I do want her to use puppy pad. Okay, as I was saying, I do want her to use the puppy pad for now until she can hold her bladder, blah, blah, blah. So to help with that, because she will use the puppy pad, but then she'll go and use another part of the house. So she sometimes pees on the pad and sometimes she doesn't. So to hopefully get her to continuously use the pad, I got this puppy potty training spray from Nature's Miracle. I love Nature's Miracle. Just by the way, they're really good. Their products are really good. I've never had a problem with them. So I like the brand. Anyway, this is for indoor and outdoor. So if there's this place outside that you specifically want them to use, like if you're in an apartment and you specifically want them to use this little like square grass, or you got one of those little grass like things. It's kind of like this, but it has like the grass on it. Anyway, you can put it outside, spray it on whatever else you want to too. But for inside, we're going to be using it on our puppy pads, so that hopefully we'll stick to using the puppy pads and not everything else in the house. So there's one thing. Another thing I got, so I have older, he's probably what, like 5 or 6 years old now, male dog. So anywhere she pees, I'm trying to get rid of the smell, obviously. And then I want to spray this over it so that, one, prevent her from peeing on stuff and coming back to the same spot, because I've noticed she's trying to do that. And 2, prevent my male dog from coming in and peeing over her, because that just becomes a whole mess and a half. So hopefully this will prevent that. And then back to the subject of trying to get rid of the smell, I got this stain and odor remover, and this is the virus disinfector. Just because she is like, she was a rescue, she came from outside, she did have worms, we got her dewormed, obviously. She's been to the vet, she's got her first round of shots, and my dog has all of his shots, so I'm not super worried about her giving anything to anybody, but better safe than sorry. I've been using an antibacterial spray anyway, but I figured why not get one that's specifically for dogs and removes the odor as well as this. And it's kills 99.9% of viruses, including the viruses that cause COVID-19. So I'm sure it kills like flu and stuff like that too. But it's safe for animals, which is important. So I got 2 bottles of that. Another spray I got, she's a bad chewer. Like my other dog, his name is Hagrid, he wasn't like a super chewer or anything. She's already chewed through the cord to our security system. So that's on battery backup until I can get another cord sent to us. So that's fun. Bless you. So to hopefully prevent any, like, I'm mostly worried about cords because everything else I can pick up, but obviously like internet cord, lamp cords, I just do not want her chewing on those. So I had someone tell me that you can spray this on like cords and stuff. To hopefully make her like not like the taste. Also, she's like trying to chew on my table, my like side tables. Don't want that because that's nice wood and I really like to keep those. So this is just some super sour anti-chew spray. Just tastes nasty. I know a lot of people will say like rub Tabasco sauce on stuff. I'd rather not do that. Feel like that might not be fun to have around the house, just rubbing Tabasco on everything, because I feel like that would stain. So some spray. Also, because she likes to walk in her poop and lay in her poop and track poop everywhere, baths have been a common theme, and I wanted something that was easier on her skin, just because she's getting baths like several times a week lately because of all the poop that's everywhere. So I just wanted to like get something. I had, on another note, I love Burt's Bees, but their puppy like wash, not good. It is thin. It does not like get into her coat. Like which she has a thicker coat, so it might just be that. But it takes so much. Like I've used half the bottle and I just bought it like 3 days ago. And I've only bathed her like twice with it. No, I probably got it like 4 or 5 days ago, but I still only bathed her with it twice and half the bottle is gone. and that's just not feasible. So I got some stuff that I've used Hot Paw before. I use it for my other big dog, which while I was at PetSmart, I got another one for him. Because it was like buy one, get one half off or something like that. And I love Hot Paw's, like shampoos and stuff. So it's just a little easier on them. I do use like the Dawn for fleas, and that's what we used on her for her first 2 baths, because the poor baby was so covered in fleas and ticks. But we pretty much gotten rid of them because she got one of the little like chews to get rid of it. That's what my other dog and my cat uses as well. Well, does the cat use that? No, I put the topical on the cat. But the dog, my other big dog, uses the flea and tick and mosquito thing for heartworms. So just easy, simple. They died within 24 hours, and I was able to get all of them off with the simple, clean, easy stuff without having to kill them with Dawn. But if you need to, for that first like 24 hours while you're waiting for it to die, give them a good Dawn bath, and it'll kill every single flea, and you can just start picking them out. But you do have to let the Dawn sit for a minute. Let's see. Like I said, she's a super chewer, so I had some like random soft chews and like whatever kind of cruddy, not great stuff Walmart had just to make us through the week or weekend. So I got some better stuff because, again, poops everywhere. I had to wash her like fabric, like toys, because they're in her kennel with her and she poops every night and then gets it everywhere. But I noticed obviously the harder ones, I can just wipe them off and go about my day, and it's not so bad. So the plan is to have her, these 2 Kongs and the other hard chews that I have, in there with her at nighttime, so that she still has something to mess with, but I'm not having to throw stuff in the washer every day to deal with it. So with this, I also got, and this was on sale, because I think it's like about to go out. Yeah, it goes out in June, but I plan on using this. It's the puppy recipe. It's the Easy Treat, where you just kind of like, it's like Easy Treat, like the cheese spray crap. You can just spray it into like little holes of the Kong, and they can get it out. So I've been giving her something every night to go to bed with, so that she gets in her kennel, she calms down, she has her little toy or chew, which I've been using the little Busy Bones, which those work well, but I just don't want to give her that every single time because I feel like that's a lot to have every single night. So anyway, she has her little chew, she gets in her kennel, she goes to sleep, we go to sleep, everyone's good, and I've been doing the same for my big dog. And the routine has kind of helped put her in her kennel and her stay in her kennel and not freak out, because the screaming is not fun. So I plan on doing this in the little Kong. I don't have to put much in there, and it'll still be like a treat and a also kind of brain teaser, I guess you could call it, to keep her interested for a little while so she doesn't have a mental breakdown at having to be put in the kennel at nighttime, which I think it has a lot to do with her being just dropped outside in a parking lot. Again, if you want to hear the story of how I picked her up, pop over to my TikTok page. It's kind of heartbreaking, but now she's here and she gets to have all these toys and sleep in a recliner with a heated blanket at nighttime when I'm out. So there we go. But so I got the Kong and the little Kong filler. I also got this for both of my dogs because I think my big dog could benefit from having it too. It's one of the little like puzzle things where you pop in the treats and they have to like flip open lids and like pull stuff out to find it. And I think both of them could benefit from this because she's really smart. I can tell how smart she is, but I think she just needs something to help her. And I think this will be good for my other dog too because he could use some stimulation as well. Treats. I like Milk Bones. We've been using Milk Bones. I've been using, let me go get them. I'll show you. had like this giant freaking box of milk bones for my big dog, and obviously they're huge. So he loves these, and then she will chew on these for a hot minute because they're so big. And it gives her something to chew on without like it being super rich or crazy. So I love having these. You can get those at Walmart too. That makes it easier to grab because not everybody has a PetSmart. And I know ours is like an hour away. So also I need to buy more of these because they both love them a lot. They're Oinkies. These are the jerky twists with naturally smoked pork and real chicken. No rawhides, easily digestible. It's just like some pork skin and chicken. So it's not bad for them. It's not like giving them a rawhide or anything like that. Like it doesn't screw their stomach up. I've got to get more of these. Again, get these at Walmart. I also got these at Walmart. Again, more like chew things. I will say, do not give too many of these in a row because my poor big dog, he's been getting these at nighttime too, just because I didn't want to give her one and not give him one. I got these just training rewards. They're just teeny tiny little bites that you can give them that they can have like more of and it not ruin their stomach. Okay. One of my last things before I get into like coupons, training, that kind of thing, how to save the money. I got her a little harness. This is just easier to put on and off, and it's also easier for her to wear around the house when we're out. She does not go in her kennel in this. If we're not going to be in the room with her, then she won't have it on. I got a little cheap one from Walmart, again, to make it through our 3 days while I was at work. Our fence is like, a tree fell on it and a whole side is broke, and we're scheduled to get it fixed at the end of March. But right now that I'm filming this is February, and there's a big chunk missing in our fence. Now, my big dog, he knows not to go like through the fence, not to mess it up, not to leave the yard. So we could let him out and just like kind of watch him and not have to worry about him running off or anything. But obviously with her, she doesn't know any better, and she was really skittish. Again, she's a rescue, found her under a dumpster, but she was really skittish when we first got her. She's gotten a lot better. As you saw at the beginning, she was all up on my face, but in the beginning, she would not do that. She was not licking you. She kind of like pulled away from you, and if you went to pick her up, like she would try and run and dash. So we definitely couldn't let her outside without having something on her and a leash, because we couldn't like have her running around. And we have a deck, and she wants to like go under the deck, which my other dog, too big to do that, she is not. So as hard as it was for me to get her out from under the dumpster at my job, I know getting her out from under that freaking deck would be just as awful. So trying to prevent that if we can. Again, it's more comfortable than the like cheapy one she has now. It fits better. Because I think I got like, it's the right size for her measurements, but it's just doesn't fit right with the way her chest is shaped. So she needed to size up. I got her this, which again is the right size for her measurements, but it also goes up a little bit bigger than this other one did. So I think we'll be good. But just cute little strawberries. I love it. That's the last like item I bought. But how to save the money. So I did not know this, but the sweet little guy that was checking me out at PetSmart, he saved me almost $100 today, and it's going to save me even more later on. So I can, like, I really appreciate it. It's worth the money. This is PetSmart's puppy guide, and it has $350 worth of coupons inside, and you buy it, it's $20, and you get like all kinds of coupons for all kinds of stuff. Like, and again, I saved, which I had my receipts somewhere. I saved $81.99. Saving $81, that's a big deal. Like, it really is. And that's not even all of the coupons. There's a bunch of stuff in here grooming, saving money on grooming stuff, saving money on puppy classes, flea and tick stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff that you can save money with. Heartworm prevention, a bunch of different types of food and treats, the denties things, different types of toys and beds and crates and the pet ID tags. Like there's so many savings in here. Worth the $20. Like I said, paid $20. I saved $81, and I'm not even done using it. What they also told me, and I was already looking at PetSmart's puppy training classes because they're relatively inexpensive compared to some of the other training programs I've looked at, which are $1,000. And that's just a lot of money to spend, and I don't have that. So if I can get something that's still going to train my dog, but doesn't cost me $1,000, then obviously that's what I want to do. And I did not know this, but you can obviously take these coupons and combine it with the sales that they have on their training classes. Like right now, any 6 weeks training class is $129, which I don't know what it normally would be. Let's see. So normally they're $150, so that's already like you're saving money with that. And then you can use, there's a coupons in here, which let's see if I can find them. Save $25. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Be $104 compared to $150. So it really does save you money, and even that in itself pays for the freaking book and the money you save just on that. So love that. And they have a lot of really good classes. I didn't know what all classes they had. So they have a puppy class, a beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And then they have a stress less class to help you keep your dogs from stressing, which both of my dogs are bad about anxiety. So I'm definitely looking into that one. And that one's only $80. A potty training seminar for $20 for 1 hour. Might do that because I feel like I'm not very good at it right now with her. Like Hagrid, I feel like trained himself, but I'm struggling with her. But it's only been a week, so I'm going to give myself some time, but we may be signing up for that. Brain games classes, trick training classes, and then a intro to therapy for a therapy dog. So that's pretty cool. They also have some private training, virtual training, and then training camp, which requires you to use the pet hotel or doggy day camp. And then you can they've got little packages and stuff where it combines a bunch of things and you can save money. You can also use Afterpay, which, let's be honest, is helpful for big purchases, which these aren't huge purchases, but they make a dent. And if you really need them and you can't afford to pay $150 right now, or even $104 right now, being able to split it up over 4 payments, it really does make a difference. So it's a good thing, and this book really is worth the money you can save with it. It's already saved me $81. It'll save me an additional $25 when I do the training. And she's got a thicker coat, so she's gonna need grooming. So again, that's even more money saved. So I'm really happy. I really appreciate that guy pointing that out to me and sharing that with me and being willing to go through the book and find all the coupons for me today. I wish I remembered his name because, oh my God, he was so sweet. But that is everything I got at PetSmart today. Hopefully that is all I need for now. I spent way too much money and my husband's gonna kill me because I wasn't supposed to bring the dog home in the first place. So, but yeah, that's what I got, and I will keep updating y'all and hopefully get some videos out about our setup and how everything's going and how all these tools and tricks and tips have worked for us. So if you like this video, please like the video, comment down below, just put in some paw prints or a little dog head. Every little thing, every little comment helps. Click subscribe and hit that notification bell and come back for more. Bye guys.